took a trip, a small trip, out to a place called Bowen Island that we live close to. You take a bus and you actually need to take a ferry because Bowen Island is just a 20-minute ferry ride away from a place called Horseshoe Bay. Fun story, I used to actually have to take this ferry pretty much maybe 20 times a year because I used to work for the school district, and
launch control active.
So we would take but this is Bowen Island, one part of it, and I'm just outside the community center, but that's the school that I used to have to visit. I was a network admin or sysadmin at the time for the school district, so yeah, we would have to come here and, you know, deliver laptops or take ones that weren't working and then deliver ones that we'd fix. Since they're on an island though, things had to be done pretty much asynchronously, so they would have stacks of laptops ready for us to fix, and we would deliver stuff that's ready to go. At times, maybe I have to go inside and fix, like, or at least troubleshoot the networking equipment, but didn't have to do that too often here. They were pretty self-sufficient here. Yeah. So we're just outside over here. It's very windy today, and I brought my Flybee20. It's doing all right, but definitely feel it. We have our dog with us too. Had to cover him up because he gets too riled up when there's a drone nearby, so that's why he's in a blanket. Oh, he's actually kind of whimpering. It's alright, my wife's there trying to keep him happy. I thought I could get him used to it by now, but still not the case. Look how windy it is. This is crazy. I have to fight against the wind here just to stay afloat. We're gonna be exploring the rest of this area, take Toffee out on the hikes around here, and maybe grab some brunch too. There's a bunch of shops that are near the ferry drop-off. It's not really a terminal, right? It's like you just walk off the ferry. Like once the ferry gets here, it just puts a plank down, and I say plank, but it's really like this big metal piece of thing. It's more safe than that. And then humans get off, and then the cars follow after. Holy shit, the wind. Okay, I'm too scared to take it too far because if anything happens, maybe motor desync or whatever, I would have to go into someone's house and ask them politely, so don't really want to do that. Oh god, oh jeez. The wind is crazy right now.
Launch control active.
Calm my nerves a bit. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I don't know why, but I'm feeling kind of nervous, y'all. Alright, first why don't we let's go out there. This thing is quiet, so I don't feel so bad anymore. The rushing water here, it's actually louder than my drone, I think. But the minute you add water here, like I don't know, my butt cheeks are clenched, and you know, I just think about it falling into this watery grave, and that's the end of that. We did have a goal in mind, but my fingers are pretty damn shaky. Yep, so that's what the waterway looks like. Wonder how the signal will hold up, eh? Like, because it is concrete or rocks and stone. Don't know if I want to risk it. At least if I do, it'd have to be on one of these sides without the rushing water. In the event I have to, why don't we do a little bit of test here? We'll go through 98. Oh, signal is, hey, we did it. Fuck yeah, let's go. We went through. All right, in breathe a little bit easier. I'm not sure if I talked about this drone yet. I think I have, but I did make some changes. So this is my Flybee20. The things I've changed are, it used to have bi-bladed props, so I changed to tri-bladed. We got 1000 milliamp 2S Explorer batteries from Flywoo, so not too concerned about flight time. I get like 5 minutes if I just cruise, maybe even more. And that's more than enough time to capture the footage because of the O4 Lite's storage is only 32 gigs, and then when you got 4K on there, you're only getting like 30 minutes maybe max. So when I got 6 batteries going, I don't even know if I can collect all that footage. Oh, the other thing, I inverted it. I want the battery, I wanted to protect the VTX unit because when I was doing crazy shit on the fly lens, I would break it. Let's plop this down and get going here.
Launch control active.
So I've gotten a new role at work. Sort of, I guess it is a promotion. It's a promotion moving into a new team. And like, I don't know, I've just been really stressed out. I keep doing this to myself where like, I keep putting myself in new situations where I have to learn and keep learning new things, and like whatever I was good at before, maybe some of it transfers over, but not everything. So I'm like constantly trying to learn something new. And yeah, I mean, that's great and all because growth is awesome, but it's some pain to get through all the time. You gotta like endure being pretty shitty at it. At least in the beginning. I'm like a month or more in now, and I feel like I should be further along, but I still feel like I'm sucking. And yeah, I don't know. That's why we're out here just trying to relax today and fly some FPV. Oh, found this awesome rock we could put ourselves on and take off from, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not really an outdoorsy kind of guy, so if I get hurt here, well, I guess it's for your entertainment. But this is just, wow. This is a trail that's been put out, so not quite the same as our friend at home in the woods, eh? Like here we got man-made trails, but that's what I prefer because it's my first time really doing this, and if I suck, then I can actually go pick it up versus hiking through a forest. But I am always so impressed by the quality of the signal. Video, I mean ELRS is amazing already, but DJI video, holy crap, like think about all these trees that it needs to pierce through, right? Because every tree here holds a certain amount of water that would block the video signal, but god damn, it's still clear and everything. I guess let's not get too lost too, because we gotta find our way back. So yeah, well, maybe just to circle back into what I was talking about before, about my new role and everything. I guess it always boils down to, like I always face this level of, and it never goes away, but this level of imposter syndrome when I start anything new, right? Like, am I even, can I even do this? Like, once you meet everyone who's been in it for a while, doing the thing, and you're brand new and you're trying to learn and keep up with the pace of how everyone else does things, it sometimes feels a bit much. But I guess just like everything else, like, I was in that position where I would have been at a position very long, being the expert at what I do. And I'm sure new people joining felt exactly the same way. So that's the other side of it, where I gotta remember that, like, I should be more confident because it's really just a time thing where over time I am going to gain that skill set and feel like I am competent. Kind of like FPV. It took a while to even get me out here in the forest like this, flying potentially in front of people. Oh god. And that was a time thing. And also make sure we keep ourselves alert so that if there's anyone coming, we make sure we return, because people who use these trails to walk their dogs and whatnot, and I don't want to bug them, take away from that their tranquil experience, because these drones can sound quite scary, like a swarm of mosquitoes. Reaching that 5-minute mark here, so I'm gonna make my way back around these trees and branches. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, now we're in this guy's house, so that's not cool. Let's find our way back, shall we? Yeah, this Flybee is so awesome to be only 85 millimeters, right? So you can do get in some pretty tight gaps and make it out. So yeah, it's actually kind of a trip being back at Bowen Island. I mentioned before that the only time I was here previously was because of my network administration job. And funny thing is, that's kind of the one that kicked off my career in tech. And like, you know, reminds me that I've come a long way from that time when I was just a network admin, sysadmin for the school district here. And gives me some perspective, you know, on the challenges that I'm facing now in my new role and how I feel inadequate. But if I just like take a step back and look back, it's just wild how where I am now and what I'm doing now with my team. So yeah, it is a nice spontaneous thing that needed to happen in my life. Freaking gorgeous, this pier. There's the ferry that I was talking about. Just watching my signal here too as I fly, in case there's wireless signals that it blast, which might interfere, but doesn't look like it. I think we're okay. So just gonna fly around the boats over here, and then maybe I'll do a shoreline on the way back. So we'll ride the shore on the way back, but it's really pretty that near the shore you can actually see the rocks underneath it. That shows you how clean that water is. I set myself up near this dead tree. I thought it was interesting, so that's why we're here. Still got quite a ways to go to drain this battery life. I'll show you where Jess is. See if we can get there. She's actually at a coffee shop that's just it's called Snug, right along the road there. That's where she is. So she's in this building here. That's where I'm gonna find her after. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'll probably just kind of fly back to myself. Oh, look at the doggo, so happy. It's coming hot. Cool. Alright, well, that's all my battery packs, so I'm gonna sign off here. Sorry for the ramblings. I'm a little bit, I guess, whatchamacallit, discombobulated, or no, that's not the right word. Just, my mind's all over the place lately, so trying to figure stuff out. Alright, hope y'all are doing well, and catch you in the next one. Later.